Good morning. Well, it's evening for normal people, but it's morning for me. It's 6:17 in the evening. Anyways, I haven't made a video on my vlogs channel for a while, so I'm gonna make one right now and kind of talk about what I'm gonna do on my car here in a couple of days. So, as like four people know that watch my channel religiously, thank you guys. I love you so much. Thank you. They know that I'm going to be replacing the clutch on my Civic, and I made a terrible mistake on my last Civic that I had, and it makes me extremely, extremely, extremely nervous to do this, but I have to. I have to. I can't just be a little, excuse my language, but be a little bitch and just keep that in my mind and keep me from moving forward. So I have to put that in the back of my mind and kind of try to forget about it. There's a gentleman that I work with. It means the absolute world to me. He's taught me so much. His name is Ken. Um, it makes no sense, but I call him the Apache Filipino chief. Cause he's got majestic ass hair, dude. He grew it out. He got like a fucking mullet rocking, kind of like a mullet. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing the clutch, and I've looked up so many videos. I posted something a couple weeks ago on my Facebook that said I watched 10 videos. 10 videos turned into about 53 videos because I don't want to screw up anything. And I've been reading this book religiously so that I don't fuck up. And I've got it bookmarked with a Safeway receipt right where the transmission stuff's at. So I don't go to church. I'm not an extremely religious person, but I do pray and I do believe in God. And I've been praying like a madman, for Him to give me motivation, determination, confidence, and, just let me quadruple check my work when I'm done so that nothing is wrong and everything is fucking mint. But man, I'm extremely nervous anyways, but to be honest, from what I've looked up and what I've read, the most difficult part is going to be putting the transmission back onto the engine. And the most difficult part that I've looked up was the was the spring pin for the shift lever, which is pretty much it's the pin that keeps your transmission connected to your shift lever. And there's a pin that goes up through a metal bar that goes straight across, and you got to either hammer that pin out. But I thought of an absolutely genius idea, and I hope that it works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a C-clamp and clamp it over that bar, okay, over that bar, and I'm going to take a ball joint separator, or a ball joint remover cylinder, if you will. I don't know if that's what it's called. Put that in between the C-clamp and the bar so that it leaves a circle for the spring pin to be popped out of. And then I'm going to take a bolt or something that's small enough to pop the spring pin out, but not small enough to where it'll get stuck in the spring pin, because I don't want the bolt to get stuck in that rod. So I'm gonna try that out. If that don't work, I'll just hammer it out. But I thought that was absolutely genius. I thought about it, and there's no videos on YouTube of it. So I probably shouldn't have said that because somebody might steal this idea. But I only have 10 subscribers on this channel, so and I'm almost positive none of them work on cars. So maybe not. And it's gonna be done in not today and not tomorrow, but the next day. So, anyways, I'm gonna try that out. I hope that it works. And then, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm gonna have to bleed my clutch, and I'm gonna do what's called a gravity bleed, which is, first of all, let me explain the clutch that I'm gonna be bleeding. There's a reservoir on the vehicle, on the firewall that's right at the tip top as you close your hood, and then it gets filled with .3 brake fluid for the clutch cylinder, or whatever the hell it's called. So what a gravity bleed is, all the hoses on that reservoir go straight down. None of them go above the hose in any way, so there can't be any air pockets. So what a gravity bleed is I loosen the bleeder valve on the clutch, and then I take the lid off the reservoir and continue to fill it with brake fluid until I see no more drips coming out of the clutch like your mother last night. And then after that, I tighten the bleeder valve and my clutch is completely bled. And then there's another way to do it. I think it just covered the mic. Then there's another way to do it where you have to have two people. One person pumps the clutch 5 times, then holds it down, and then I release the bleeder valve and let all that extra air pocket and shit come out. Tighten it, have them release the clutch, do the exact same thing 5 more times, pump the clutch, hold it down, release the bleeder valve, let all that extra fluid and air pop out of there until you see no more air being blown out the bleeder valve. So replacing the clutch is super fucking easy from what I'm seeing. You just remove 4, either they're 8 or 12 millimeter 12-point bolts, and then the clutch just pops out. I've got, hold on, I'm gonna grab the clutch out and everything here, then I'm gonna show you guys I'm replacing. This shit is heavy, bro. Okay, so like I was saying, what you do, you remove the pressure plate which holds the clutch onto the engine, and then what you do is you take the old clutch off, and as you can see, this is the clutch here, and as you can see, it's indented so it comes up, and then on the other side it's completely flat. So the flat side goes onto the engine like that. Alright, and then you take, well, first of all, before you do any of that, when you got the transmission out, you take this, which is called the, what the hell is this called? It's the throwout bearing. This is the throwout bearing, which goes over the clutch fork, which connects to your shifter, and this is what releases and engages the clutch, I believe, from what I remember. This is a really long video. I hope you guys will watch all of it. So you connect this, and then you grease these little tops here. You grease the fork. Anyways, I'm making this video really long, but anyways, you put this on the input shaft. Okay, this is the first thing you do, input shaft, and then you put clutch onto the engine, flat side to the engine, and then after that Damn, this bad boy is heavy. You take the pressure plate right here, and then you attach it on front of the clutch, and then you torque them down to, I believe, it's 5 foot-pounds, and then 12 foot-pounds, then 19 foot-pounds. and that's it. I'm not replacing the flex plate because I didn't think of it. And anyways, I'm making this video really long, so that's the process to replace the clutch. And then to put the transmission back on, I have to put the transmission on the jack and then jack it up a little bit at a time so that I can line up the there's 2 dowel pins on each side of the transmission that align the transmission with the engine, and I gotta make sure that those are aligned, and then push the transmission into the engine and start the bolts back in. First of all, before all of that, you guys will see the process. I'm gonna record everything, even if I have to do it at 1080p or 2K, which is a step below 4K and a step above 1080, so that I can upload quicker. Anyways, this video is really long, so I'm gonna stop this process there. I pretty much told you almost everything that I have to do to replace the clutch. So I hope you guys will like this video. I hope you guys will watch my clutch video, which is going to be uploaded to my main channel. This is being uploaded to my vlogs channel. So, thank you for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Subscribe to my videos. Like them on YouTube, not on Facebook. And give it a comment. Let me know if you guys want to see something else. But I try to think of the easiest ways to do things that'll be efficient and quiet, because I'm not a very loud person. As you can see, I wear headphones so that I don't disrupt my neighbors or anything. I like to watch my videos on my huge 55-inch screen and, you know, just chill by myself. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, because I want a lot of people to see this clutch replacement video.